don't wanna say anything, cause if I do, I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm mad at options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye.
What's up, my people? What's up? What's good, everyone? I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I know the game finished a while ago. I finished doing the fan forum at the United stand, at the very beautiful United stand. And then I decided I want to chillax and go to the cinema. I needed to get this frustration out. So I needed to relax. So I went to the cinema. And I watched a movie called 65. I recommend you don't watch that movie. It was shit. It was a dead movie, man. I did not enjoy that movie. Wasted my time. But hey, things you do for your partner, things you do for your other half. Have to watch a movie. I promised I would go and watch a movie with her, so we did. Okay, it is what it is. But whoever made that movie, criminal. What kind of movie is that, man? 65. Might as well have called it 69. Anyways, my head is hot, man. My head is hot. My head is hot. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody. Let me go through this chat quickly. Big up Akshay says King Fast. Thank you. You are the king, not me. Scam referee and we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Robbed says Ables. Yes, Yasin. Donald robbed Wayne. The ref was shocking, but that's no excuse. That's no excuse. We should be beating the Southampton team at home with ease. It's not good enough from us. I'm sick of our laziness in the game. A very strong message starting off from Wayne. 1 second. Set out the team. Right. I've made a poll. I want you guys to go and drop a vote on the poll. I want to see if you guys think Ten Hag maybe got something a bit off. Red card is red card. Let's push that aside. We'll get to the red card, of course. But let's talk about Ten Hag. I mean, the start of the game, because the game had to start, the game had to be played before we got to the red card. So I want to know what people think. There are a lot of people instantly who think Ten Hag might have got something wrong, but then there are a lot of people are instantly like, no, he didn't get anything wrong. He set out the team to win and score goals and get goals. So I'm very interested to know what you guys think. Yasin is definitely saying, Rob, bigger pyramid scheme. You wasted money on cinema. What's up, bro? Says Yusuf. Should have watched Creed, man. I'm going to watch it. Don't worry. I'm going to watch it. JK says corruption. Big up Hamza. If you don't want these Twitter fools, make it. Oh, Faz, don't let these Twitter fools. What am I always talking? I come with a thing and make them zip it. That's what I always say, man. That's what I always say. They always talking, but when I come through, them man zip, zilch, nada, heard nothing. You lot, all of you guys in the chat today, let me tell you something. There's no such thing as top reds. You are all top reds. Everybody's a top red. Everybody's a supporter of Manchester United. Allow them, man. I don't even bother. I don't got no type. Top reds is the only thing that I like. Anyways, ref was whoa, Daniel, whoa. Would you say that to his face? That's my new catchphrase. Would you say that to his face after today? Big up, Jamie. I saw your DM. Thank you very much, Jamie, for the DM. Very kind of you. Says, big love, brother. Like the video. Oh, yes, sir. I don't think we are lazy. I think we are tired. The ref was shocking. We need to put these chances away. Talk about chances. The start was okay, but okay is not okay though, Chuck. This is what I want to get across, Chuck. Okay is not okay. Okay is not good enough. Good is not good enough. Word to ETH. These are ETH's words. United for Life, big up and welcome to the stream, says Premier League clubs must get together and demand transparency on VAR and broadcast conversations between VAR and the ref and explain the decisions on the pitch. They can't just get away with it, says United for Life. I read it the way he was saying it. I guarantee you he said it like that. When he was typing it, I guarantee you he typed it like that. Because it's rightly so. They need to answer. If Rashford squared it to Weggy, we go 1-0 up. He should have played Bruno at 10. You can't be playing Hollywood passes in the 8 position. I think I saw about 3 or 4 Hollywood passes. ETH did nothing wrong. It was the ref and Casemiro's fault. Okay. Casemiro out for next 4 games. How will we survive? Anthony Taylor getting Carragher treatment. We need to stop playing slow in the first half. Not do all the ball in second half FC. This is Ten Hag new era. We need Sabitzer back immediately or we're finished. Okay. Let's start off. Okay. Let's start off with the referee stuff. Okay, let's just go straight into the referee stuff. What is going through his mind when the guy is not checking VAR for the handball? The thing is, guys, the issue isn't the ref. Hold on. The issue is not the ref. The issue is VAR. You are there for a reason. You were brought in so referees don't miss. That's why you were brought in. So why are you missing shit? VAR? Why are you? What is the agenda? I don't understand. Explanation, answers. I want to be educate me. I am a fan of football. Educate me. Stop shagging football fans and start education. Education for the nation. What's going on? Do we know any football rules at this point? Because I don't. I don't understand what's a handball. I don't understand what's a fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand anything. I just see a decision and I'm like, oh, that's because the ref called it. I don't understand any decisions in the Premier League anymore. And they pick and choose when they want to use VAR as well, these guys, man. The commission need to answer. And we need to approach them, and I don't know if Manchester United will. I don't know if the top big 6 clubs, 9 clubs, 10 clubs are gonna come together and put a right into the commission, to the Premier League Commission, to the FA, and say, look, this is not working. We don't know what's what. You need to tell us, be transparent. If you're transparent, at least then I can sit and say, that's the decision. There is the explanation. Guys, do you know the explanation behind Casemiro's red card? Does anybody have an official explanation of Casemiro's red card? Does anybody have an official explanation of why the handball was not given? Southampton did not get one booking. One booking, man. They took the piss. They took the piss. VAR were busy having Subway sandwiches and that, man. They were eating Subway sandwiches. What's going on, man? Mariner, why do your job, Mariner? And if you're doing your job, do it properly, because handball, why did you not ask for them to check the handball? What is the freaking answers, man? I need answers. I want to be educated. I don't understand football rules anymore. I don't know what's going to be an offside. Freaking motherfucking, your hair might be offside. Your mustache might be offside. What if you have a big nose? What if you have a big nose? What if you have a big nose? You're going to be offside. Man, what kind of shit is this, man? I don't get it, man. What if you have big ears? Are you going to be offside? This is some pathetic, man. And okay, you guys know I don't like to complain too much about the ref. That's not my style. You know my style. I don't like complaining about the refs, but I'll be honest with you. The referee influenced the game a lot, because Casemiro staying on the field obviously would have made a difference. Duh. Because second half we were done. We played 60 minutes with 10 men. Well, technically, we played against 12 men as well, because Taylor was on their side all game. It's just not fair. It isn't fair. Why do they? Okay, it needs to happen where the referees announce or either answer for their decisions at the end of the game. Has to be. Has to be. Why is it this thing where and guess what? I wouldn't want this if the referees were making good calls. If they were making good calls, I'd be like, calm, no problem. No problem. Make good calls, make correct calls. If you're not correct, correct them using the likes of VAR, and I'll be okay. But these guys are not correcting. The VAR is not correcting when they need to correct. And there's no consistency. Need consistency, man. Need consistency. Have a specialist team relook at things consistently to decide whether something is a foul based on another game. There needs to be references. I don't understand, man. Casemiro got a red card for holding a collar. Same thing happened with a different team in a different game. They didn't get a red card. Right, Casemiro, why you gotta slide as well, man? Is Casemiro at fault? Yes or no, chat? Comment down below. Is Casemiro at fault? Casemiro, why you gotta slide in like that? Casemiro. But anyways, he did it. It's okay. It's done. Can't cry over spilled milk. That's Casemiro's bread and butter. Never a foul. No. Wayne says yes. I know Ricky says yes as well. A lot of people say it was a lot of people say it was his fault. A lot of people say it's not his fault at all. Let me do it in a poll way. Was the red Casemiro fault? Yes or no? There you go. Was it Casemiro's fault? The poll is up. Go and drop your vote in the poll, and then let's see what you guys have to say. Fergie's right, the refs are shite. Fergie's right, the refs are shite. That's a chant we sing in the stadium. Because Fergie was right, man. These refs are terrible. If the refs are not terrible, tell me. Bring up the law, Bible, whatever it is for the referee book, the referee Bible. Bring it up and teach me. Teach all of us someone. What is it that the reason why they gave that a red card? What is it that the reason why they didn't check the handball? Why? It's not acceptable, man. It's definitely not acceptable. Studs. Okay, studs. Ball bounced off the studs. Casemiro's leg bounced off the ball. It bounced off the goddamn ball. Why is it like, how is that? He wasn't malicious with it. He didn't try and break his leg. It bounced off the ball and just hit him. That's not a red card, guys. The first collision wasn't on the leg. The second collision was on the leg. The first collision was on the ball. He won the ball. He won it and then got the player. He won less of the ball and got a bit more of the player, but the fundamental remains he got the ball. Give it a yellow card. So if that's what it is, what about the handball? What about the handball? Because it's absolutely unacceptable how they didn't give the handball. Absolutely unacceptable. There needs to be some sort of discussion as to why we were not given a handball. Why? What kind of natural position was that? What kind? Can someone tell me? Someone tell me, please, in the comment section. I'm waiting. That referee is scandalous. That referee also needs to be checked out in terms of, any corruption or anything. But in all honesty, it was not good. Let's do some player ratings as I dissect some of the players. First half and second half, and I'm gonna start off with him, David De Gea, player ratings. DDG, comment down below with your player ratings, quick. David De Gea, player ratings, people. Comment down below. David De Gea, player ratings. What are we giving David De Gea? What are we giving David De Gea? 7.5, 8. You lot, 7.5 is taking a piss, man. You're making my head hot. How is it 7.5? 5, get it. You guys are making my head hot. You guys are making my head hot. That was not 7. How is it 7? That was a bare minimum 8 from David De Gea. That was a bare minimum. That was a bare minimum 8. 7, man. You guys, what we doing? It was an 8. It was an 8 minimum, bare minimum 8. The guy made 2 fantastic saves, also came out for crosses. Come on, guys. Stop being like this, guys. It's 8. It's 8. It's definitely an 8. I would have even given him a 9. Clean sheet galore. Kept his clean sheet. Saved 1v1. Oh, the shagged passes. The shagged passes didn't mean anything, Chuck. The shagged passes were not going to get us a goal, Chuck. I'm sorry, Chuck. The shagged passes were not going to give us a goal, though. And we're not doing decimal xenomorphing. It's straight 8 or 9. Straight 8 or 9. And to beat the press of Southampton, you had to play the ball over the top, meaning you had to hoof it. He had to bosh that ball, meaning he had to play long, son. So I don't understand this distribution. Weggy is also off the pitch in 30 minutes. So his distribution's gone out the window anyways. He's not got a 6'6" striker to head the ball and bring it down. He's got Sancho up there, man. Sancho ain't that tall. Sancho ain't going to win headers. Rashford ain't going to win headers. Bruno ain't going to win headers. Anthony ain't going to win headers. Come on. 8. I'm glad people are saying 8. David here, though, last game, his distribution was diabolical against Thingy. But this game, his distribution was a lot better against Betis. Distribution was awful. Against Brighton, Brentford as well, same. But he's improved quite a bit in terms of just from the start of the season to now, improved quite a little bit. So yeah, David here 8 all day long, saved us. We managed to get a point because of David. We can't take that away from him. We can add more things, but we can't take more things away as well. It is what it is, right? Moving on, Aaron Wan-Bissaka started, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka played today the full game. What did you guys make of Aaron Wijnaldinho Bissaka? Right? Let me do this. AWB, comment down below. AWB, what we rate in AWB? I mean, Dalo at the moment isn't in peak physical in terms of just form, playing form, not physical, sorry, playing form. 1B is in absolute superb form right now. He's really doing a good job. He made some fantastic tackles, guys. 1B made some fantastic tackles. 1B made some nice passes as well. You know, with Sanch, he made some nice passes to Varane, to Bruno, kept it simple, did a good job today. I'll be honest with you, did a good job today. Can't have asked for a bit more when you're down to 10 men as well. I think he gets an 8. I'm seeing, let me go and check the chat, what people are saying. 10 says Adam Hanif. Okay, Adam clearly enjoyed his performance. We're not doing decimals, so I'll take a 7, 8.5. I'll take a 9, 8, 8. Okay. Faz, I really hope Sabitzer to get fit. Don't know what's going on with him. 10 plus 6 equals 16. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. Don't know what that means. Machi lost me there. 10 for short stopping, 6 for distribution equals 7.5. Technical. When are we going to have a real combo about building a team around a growing liability? Casemiro. Ooh. Nah, actually, you know what? I take my 9 back. He gets a 4, just like the rest. Come on. You're joking, mate. You're joking. 1B today gets an 8. Solid 8 for Wijnaldinho Bissaka. Moving on, I mean, this is gonna be the easiest and simplest rating and the quickest rating, guys. Licha, man, what are we rating Licha today? Comment down below with your comments. Licha, straight and simple, direct, 10 out of 10. There's no way we can even dissect or go back and forth. I mean, this guy was fantastic. If David De Gea got an 8, though, Licha should get an 8 as well. But yeah, Licha, 10 out of 10. Perfect tackles, inch perfect tackles, saving us. Again, tight spots, finding Luke Shaw with a nice pass, turning with the ball well, receiving the ball well. When he's getting pressed, he doesn't panic or anything. Yeah. I think Lisandro Martinez is gonna be one of the biggest centre backs in terms of just how good he is in the world. He is really gonna shine. I mean, this guy's centre back attributes and qualities is so good for modern football. I mean, so good. He should be easily worth the 85, 90 million pound centre back easily. I mean, if Harry Maguire was 80 million, I mean, Lisandro Martinez might as well be 100 million plus, because Lisandro can do everything, almost everything. Even his aerial duels are so good, man. Aerial duels won. Unfortunate that his team didn't win. Of course, our team didn't win, but fortunate he did manage to keep a clean sheet. His keeper kept a clean sheet. He didn't let anything through, especially in the second half as well. When Southampton did look to pepper us quite a bit, he stayed calm. Maguire came on for him at the later end of the game to try and head the ball out, but it was okay. It was okay, but Martinez solid. Absolutely solid. No questions. Moving on, guys. What we rating? The one, the only, the Rolls Royce. What are we rating the Rolls Royce? Comment down below, everyone. Quick, let's go. Comment down below. Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce gets a 9 for me, man. Again, fantastic. Fantastic Rolls Royce. It almost feels bad. I almost feel bad giving 9 to the Rolls Royce. But what we giving Rolls Royce, guys? Rolls Royce, I mean, fully composed, never in doubt. In a 1v1 situation, when players are pressing him, he has his back to goal. He's facing his keeper, receiving the ball in tight areas on the edge of the box, trying to turn. He did that one turn today as well. He's got the ball and then it's like these are his legs, and then he like flicked it past with his back heel. He did a little back heel and then turned and then went. That was so classy, so classy. Um, yeah, I think a 9 is very fair for Lisandro Martinez. There's nearly 100 of you in the chat. The stream is growing. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Quick, man. Get the likes up, people. Thank you very much. But Varane just did the job. He gets paid 300,000 a week for. Eric 10 out of 10 Hag wants to be a bit critical. Thank you, Matt G. Thank you for the prompt. Audio is good now. Yeah. Varane does his job and he gets 300,000. Rightly so, because Rolls Royce Varane has how many Champions League in his pocket? Yes, Champions League galore, and he has a World Cup in his pocket. So he gets paid accordingly, guys. Accordingly. A player of that stature, of that caliber, of that much accolade gets paid correctly. Come on, what we doing here? That's that. On top of that, he brings such stability to his back line. He's such a leader, such a captain-esque player. So, yeah, I give him an 8 or a 9. He was very calm today. Very, very calm. Could he have been better? Is the question. Could he have played the ball better? Could he have progressed the ball faster? Could he have made better ball playing decisions? Could he have zipped the ball across like Maguire in different directions? These are interesting conversations to have. I'm swaying for an 8 now. I've kind of talked my way out of it. I don't want to give him a 9 because his distribution to the corners, like Harry Maguire would, wasn't all the best. And on top of that, he didn't progress the ball as well as I thought he would. He normally progresses the ball really, really well. So, yeah, I think based on that, Varane, 8 is very fair. 8 is very fair, right? Am I right, guys? Let me see some of the comments, what people have to say. Bear with me. Malp says, I'm sick to death of these incept officials every damn day. Oh my God, atrocious ref. 9, okay. 8, 9, 9.2, 9, 8, 7. 7. 9. Someone is even giving him a 10. I think 8 is very fair, 8 is very fair. What would you do with Martial? Sell him, Liam. Absolutely sell him. Moving on, right? The next player we want to talk about is Mr. One, Mr. Only, Mr. Luke Shaw. Let's quickly dive into Luke Shaw. Comment your ratings down below for Luke Shaw. I want to hear what people have to think about Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw today, good. It was good, man. On the left back, he looked sharp in the first half. He did look sharp. I think he was good with 1v1s. He was good in tight spots when the ball is kind of not with him and not with the other player and it's just floating about. Goes in and tackles really well. Goes in and intercepts the ball really well. Tried to play Rashford in a couple of times. Tried to whip the ball in with his crosses and everything. It just wasn't ticking today. But Luke Shoberto Carlos is solid. But I would give him a 7. I would give him a 7. I think Bissaka outdone him today, especially with those tackles that he had to make. Couple of tackles, fantastic tackles that he had to make. So 7 is fair. The chat is saying 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. A lot of people saying 8, but I feel like I just want to give him a 7. Okay, moving on. Are we gonna give Casemiro a rating, guys? Casemiro? Casemiro. Da, 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 da. Casemiro. Da. What a song. That's a good song. Casemiro. What we rating Casemiro? 6-0. Oh, God. 10 out of 10. Hag is pissed. Adam Hanif, 5. Our fullback don't assist much. Where are they going to be, guys? Like, United supporter, do you want them to be outside inverting in, or do you want them to be on the inside in the half space? Because to be Southampton, you needed to be on the wide side, overlapping, dragging defenders with you for the likes of Rashford and Anthony. You can't be playing in the half space, because if you're playing in the half space, you're cramming this whole midfield with your players and the opposition players. We don't want that. We kind of wanted to counter them and make our way out of that press through the sides. 4 game ban. Yeah. What were you rating him? 6, 5, 6, 10. I think 5 is very fair for Casemiro. He did get a red card at the end of the day, and McTominay had to see the game through. 5 is fair. 5 is very fair. Shaw next to Cass would be so good, left-footed, press resistant and strong. How Casemiro got red while getting the ball first, but Peter Walker's Kyle Walker Peters, I think that one. Peter Walker's got the ball, but not but injured Garnacho. 4 for the 4 game ban. Harsh. 5 or 6, man. 6. Is that fair? I think 6 is very fair. Moving on quickly and swiftly, let's rate the next player, guys. Bruno. He's a Portuguese magnifico. He goes left, he goes right. He makes the fans look shy. He's from Sporting like Cristiano. Bruno. He's from Sporting like Cristiano. He goes left, he goes right. Makes the fans look shy. He's a Portuguese magnifico. What was it with him today, man? Tried to overplay that ball a couple times. Tried to overdo that ball a couple times. And that Hollywood passing started to creep back in. So I think based on the scoreline and based on him hitting the post, guys, don't forget he did hit the post. Stop being so critical. He hit the post. Seven. I give him a 7. I think that's very fair. For a player like Bruno, who's been playing every single game and plays every single game and plays so many different positions, give him a 7. 7 is fair. What do you guys think? Is 7 fair? I hate 7. 7 is fair. Okay, 7 is fair. Right. Moving on. Okay. Guys, let's talk about this guy here. What we're doing about him. What are we doing about him? Look at the comment. Jadon Sancho, man. What are we rating Sancho? 6. I'm giving him a 6. Jadon Sancho gets a 6. DB Cooper agrees. JK agrees. Sancho good first half, poor first. After that, 5. Sancho 6. A lot of people agreeing with me. 6. 3. He isn't cooked, but he is not sharp. No conviction. How much cooking is Sancho needing? We've had 3 months of cooking with Sancho, man. How much more cooking? He's done that. The food is getting burned. Big up Alien Tenno. Man, I need points. What are people on about getting cooking? He's done, man. Need him back, Sanch. Come on, man. Get it cracking. Get it cracking for me, please. I've got a poll for you guys on Sancho. Uh, I've got a question for you guys in the poll. Go and drop a vote quickly on the poll. Shall we sell Sancho if a good offer comes in? Wow, so many people said yes. So many people said yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shall we sell Sancho if a good offer comes in? So many people have said yes. It is unreal. Unreal. Damn, son. You guys have had enough of Sanch, baby. You guys don't want to see more of Sanch. You just need patience, mate, says Liam. We Ericsson back ASAP in summer. If we still if we sell him, we will regret it, not gonna lie. Nate says, how much is good offer? I mean, transfer value plus a little bit more. Transfer value plus a good few millions more. That makes a good offer. So whatever his transfer value is, plus a couple million more, that would be a good offer. He's the highest paid, guys. One of the highest paid players in the league. He's on a ridiculous amount of money. Ridiculous amount of money. I don't know what to say about Jadon Sancho, to be honest. It's getting frustrating. I just want him to be firing. And if you're not firing, Ten Hag puts you in for 20, 30 minutes, then you need to be showing that you can fire in them games. Betis is coming up next week. Then I've got Fulham on the weekend. So I need Sancho prepared and ready. A lot of people say yes. I'm gonna end the poll. Okay, cool. A lot of people want Sancho out. Moving on. Moving on. Marcus Rashford. Let's talk about Marcus Rashford, guys. Let me put it in the comment. Rashi. How much are we rating Rashi today? Made a lot of runs, tried to play the ball through Luke Shaw, but struggled. Couldn't beat his man. Bella Kochap had him a few times as well. Big up Alien Tenor for the super chat. Says Sancho cash for Osimhen, no brainer. He wants to let Sancho go and bring in Osimhen. That's a bold statement on itself. Proper bold move. Real United fan like move. Big up Adia as well for subscribing. Yes, cash plus Osimhen, of course. I'd love that, of course. But that's an ideal world. I don't think that is happening here. Don't think we're gonna happen. Rashi, though, on the other hand, as we were talking about Rashford, big up Alien Tenor for the super chat as always. Thank you. 5 7 6 6 6 6 6 6 5 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 Rashford 6, loads of sixes. I would have even given him a 5, because Rashford's quality is a bit better. He should be able to get to certain long ball and anticipate the ball a bit better and etc. He doesn't even at times anticipate long balls. I've noticed. He doesn't anticipate it. 5 for me. And that ball, he should have squared it to Weggy, man. Let me have a look at it as well. That ball, man, he should have. I think there was a through chance for Rashford, and he decided not to thingy it. So yeah, not to square it. Moving on, we go to Anthony Santos. What are we rating Anthony Santos, guys? Anthony again today tried to have a couple shots, was poor, couldn't get through on goal, created some okay chances, but not big enough, not good enough. Yeah, can't really say much, can you? You just expect the best, and you expect him to score with that left foot when he cuts in. He cuts in so much and he doesn't shoot. It's frustrating. I think 5 is very fair, guys. You guys have got that right. That one. I think Scott, Kevin, Seiko, Alien Tenno, Liam. You all got it right. Wayne 3 is a bit harsh. Scott, did I read Scott? Yeah, Muhammad as well got it right. 3 for Anthony is a bit hard, man. Anthony did well today, so let's not put him in that, please. He did okay today as well. Defensively, sometimes he was a bit slacking. He was hogging the touchline, trying to break the game through the wing play, but it didn't work out for them in the end. And lastly, if that's yeah, that's all. Lastly, workhorse. What are we rating workhorse, guys? What are we rating workhorse? Can't finish, man. This team, clear on goal, man. Header. This team, clear on header. Missed it. Man, service, man, service. Osimhen, Benzema, Drogba, they made service, man. This service situation get annoying, man. He doesn't get the service. He got the service against Betis. He was getting so much service. Don't understand. 5, 6, 5, 5, 5, 3. But he had a clear header though. Bro, clear header and he didn't get it. And that for me, I can't, man. I can't. Is it this one? Let me check. Bro, man, who was that? I'm actually looking at the highlights and just checking through. I think that was Varane. On a set piece. Was it Varane? Let me see. Yeah, it was Varane on a set piece, and the keeper made a save with his chest. Rashford got cooked though just a few times as well. Man, Bissaka saved us off the line as well. Oh my God, Bissaka saved us off the line. Literally saved us. People are crackhead. It's 6 for all, red card. Okay, almost not having it. Almost the people are crackheads. It's 6 for all players because of the red card. Interesting. Workhorse 3, no shooting boots. No shooting boots indeed, Woodward. And this might cost us. I'm just saying you, this might cost us in knockout games, in games coming, in competition games, man. He was a 10. What do you mean 10 as in 10 out of 10 or as in 10 the position? He did play central at times, but mainly so, yeah, as a second striker or something, and it wasn't working out for him. But Tena clearly put out a group of players that can get a result, which is Marcus Rashford, Bissaka, Bruno. These are the players that are supposed to be getting a answer for you during games. So yeah, I think he has loads more he can do better. But yeah, I think that brings me to the starting 11 ratings. Let's go on to some of the players that came in. Some of the players that came in is the return of McFred. What did you guys rate McFred? Let me even McFred. What did you guys rate McFred? Let's do McFred because for me, McFred, I can't trust them at all. I know they've been playing. I know they've been playing the odd game. Well, Fred has been playing a good few games already. McTominay hasn't, but McTominay now needs to play in straight away if Sabitzer not here, because if Sabitzer here, you'll see Sabitzer and Fred. Yeah, don't really, yeah, don't really know with McTominay, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know. I don't know how people can say he's such a good player and XYZ. Don't know. He doesn't even carry the ball at all. And if he does carry the ball, he carries it all weird. By the way, Southampton had a free kick jump off the bar. Very lucky. Very, very lucky boys we are today. McTominay 7 minus 100 and minus 1,111. You guys are not happy with McTominay. Two, what is it? 1-0 says Wayne McFred. 3, both 6, Muhammad 6. You guys are really killing McTominay, man. Guessing he has to be sold then in the summertime. There's no other way. If you guys want him sold, we'll sell him. Do you think he played better than Casemiro today? Because there's a conversation that apparently when McTominay came on, he played better than Casemiro today. Is that true? Because I don't think that's true, you know. I think he did good, but it's too early to say he did better than Casemiro. Okay, are you trying to say in this game? Okay, I would understand a bit, but then, other than that, it's a bit early, man. It's a bit early to give so much prop to McTominay. We need to watch him through. We need to see how he develops now that Casemiro is going to be off a few games, and then make our decision. It's we jump on bandwagon too early, Omo. We jump on bandwagon too early, and look what it happens. It bites us back each time. This game he was better than Cass, says Omo. Almost hell bent. He is hell bent. Shizzle Menizzle says Casa hasn't really played his best the last few games. He maybe needed a rest or something. So yeah, he was gonna get his rest, rightly so. McTominay Sabitzer. What combination would you like to see? McTominay Fred, McTominay Sabitzer, or Sabitzer Fred? What type of combination would you like to see? Let's hear in the comments below. Garnacho injured, was down for a long time. He's also got his brace on, this little moon boot thing he's got on. It looks like he's gonna be out for a little bit. Does anybody know anything about Garnacho that they want to share? Because I myself don't have much other than he walked out of Old Trafford with crutches on. So that is very much concerning of mine. He's a very important rotational player, bench player. I can't be risking Garnacho, man. I really, really can't. That challenge could have been a penalty on another day. It should have been a yellow card, but yeah, for me, Garnacho injury is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Look at the game, not the career, says Omo. Yup, Garnacho injured, so we will see a lot from Sancho. He did leave with a cast, like a big cast, and someone took a picture. This squad is decimated. Woo! Eric Ten Hag is angry. McTominay played better today, 45, and made key passes in defending as well. Yeah, defending wise, he was solid. No discrediting him from that. Defending wise, he was definitely solid. Who else came on today? I mean, other than these guys, let me just quickly check who came on. Garnacho, no, that's it. Pelestri. What do we think about Pelestri? Again, energy, but he wasn't trying to. I don't know, man. He was direct, but it wasn't working for him. That's the weird thing about this, facing this side. I mean, they were direct, and he was on Anthony's side, so he had Parad trying to mark him, Romain Parad trying to mark him. He should have cooked him, but I don't know. And Bella Koch up the huge tank as well in there, massive. Pelestri should have made a meal of them, but couldn't really, and I can't really blame him because he's still getting into rhythm. He's still a bench player. People wanted to stop Pelestri, by the way. He was swapped last, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's also true, Seiko. He wasn't swapped early on, so yeah, that is a fair point to make. He was stinky. I don't think he was stinky though. People need to keep on Man United. Sorry, keep people need to keep going on about him. Then he gets good enough minutes and drops a stinky performance. Yeah, people keep begging too early. My teams get a gift from winning trophy. Winning trophy, not us. Um, most teams get a lift from winning a trophy, not us. Interesting. Very interesting comment here. This one. What happens with top four now, guys? Is top four sustainable? Are we gonna be able to, like, in the last 10 minutes of the live? Are we gonna be? I mean, is top four It's definitely not secure in my eyes. Looking at our fixtures, let me just get this and share the screen, and let's talk about this a little bit because it does change the dynamic of our season a little bit. So we've got Fulham, Betis away, Brighton's got so it's Fulham, Newcastle, Brentford, 3 games. Oh, and Tottenham are creeping up. Tottenham are creeping up. Big up Omo with the super chat. Thank you very, very much. Says there was nothing to do. It was a red card, ruined it for Pelestri. I think that's what he tries to say. Big up Omo Solo with the super chat. Thank you very, very much. I really, really appreciate you. Almost there was nothing to do. It was a red card, run it up. I think he means, when it's a red card, no substitution is gonna make the change. You just have to keep going. We have something from Newcastle. We have something. We have to do something from Newcastle. I don't know what that means. Personally, says Alien Channel. Personally, I think leveled out winning the Carabao Cup top 4, we will just make it. I don't want to come fourth though. Ew. Fourth is like you barely got in. I'd rather come third. Can't come fourth. I'd rather come second. But can't come fourth. Fourth is a bit ewy. I can't lie. Tottenham bottle games and Liverpool fixture games, they are finished, says Seiko. Looking at the table, guys, 2 points behind. We have a game in hand, right? We can still create a little bit of distance. We can still create a nice 5-point distance between us and them. What about then? If we manage to continue this development, what about then? Big up Karimo with the super chat. Thank you very, very much. Karimo says, classic screw job at Old Trafford today. Anthony Taylor tried his best, but we didn't lose. Let's take that from today. The club needs to be more vocal about the standard of refs we've had this season. What are the club gonna do is the question. Are the club going to hold people accountable, Karimo? That is my question. Are the club going to push for transparency? Because they'll have to be transparent as well then. And we know, what's happening when clubs are transparent, like the likes of Barcelona and etc. I'm not saying Man United are in there and stuff. I think Man United is very clean in terms of how we spend our money because we're registered on the stock market and all our money is audited and everything and not hidden. But I was just saying before, Karimo, that I'd like communication from the VAR room going to the fans on a screen in the stadium live, published all across the world live. Imagine now the ref that forgot to draw the line against Arsenal. Imagine the ref that forgot to draw the line a few games ago. Imagine him having to answer. Imagine VAR having to answer the decision. People would be going crazy in the stadium, and they would have gone and said, "Oh, that's wrong. That I didn't even draw the line. Let's go and draw the line." So it goes both ways. Both ways about being the vocal thing. But the standard of ref needs to be taken serious, Karimo. You're 100% right. Thank you very much for the super chat. Going back to the top 4 talk. Still doable. We have a game in hand. Today's game was supposed to be the game where we closed the gap to City, but we couldn't. A draw. Tottenham, Newcastle are not catching us as well. Tottenham are the only people that we need to worry about. Next game is against Newcastle away in the Premier League, which is a big, big, big fixture. Newcastle away. We cannot mess that up. And then next fixture is Man City versus Liverpool. If Manchester City and Liverpool draw, that will be the best result for us. I would prefer them to draw. But yeah, table is now shaping up nicely. There's 26, 27 games played. We just have one game in hand that we'll have to lock off, probably in between some of these cup runs. Fulham is a big game. Need to prep for Fulham as well. We can't just overshadow Fulham, overlook Fulham as well. Forget victimhood. We have been poor. last six past matches. Alien 10. What's his name? Eric Ten Hag is going in, man. He's not having none of it at all. Faz, are we in a title race? Don't ask me them questions. We're not in no race. I'm very focused on beating Newcastle. Ericsson, please. Ericsson is not loading. Still going to be a while. We literally have another cup final with Newcastle coming up. Newcastle are going to want revenge for that 1-0 or 2-0 or whatever it was. I forgot the score. Was it 1-0 or 2-0? I'll find out. But Newcastle are going to want revenge. They're going to want revenge. Revenge. You beat us in Carabao Cup. You embarrassed us. You need to seek revenge. Paula Chin says, everyone hates us. We're flying and vest. We have been gorgeous years. That's why everything is against us through jealousy. No, I don't think they will appeal Casemiro's red card because they'll get an extra day ban, which is like it goes from 4 to 5 if the appeal is rejected. United still ahead of schedule in terms of turning its club around. That is true. That was a quote by Arnold Omerta. But the thing is, if they've said it doesn't mean it's Bible. They say a lot of things and then do the opposite. I think we just scrape third. And I'd be happy if we just scrape third because it's still a very respectable position to come in the Premier League. Third is no joke. Third is absolutely no joke. Ten Hag should go for 170 million striker, Anthony and Sancho not offering enough GA. I mean, Sancho's conversation is difficult, guys, and people don't want to have a Sancho conversation because they literally tear up. I don't know. With Sancho, anything you say about Sancho, they start going crazy. I hope players like Rashford and Bruno, etc., will come back rested from the international break. We need to vastly improve our away form. Away form is not good, man. Newcastle. Oh, I just remembered Newcastle's away. Newcastle is away. God damn it, with no Casemiro. Stress, mess up, absolute mess up. I hope players come back. Yeah. Nick Pope should have been sent off again today. The refs are garbage. I've not seen the Nick Pope situation. Ten Hag should go in. His 170 million strikers, Anthony and Sancho, not offering enough. How long is Sabitzer out for? We need him back. I think he should be back next game, by the looks of it. Rashford needs to learn to give easy passes instead of forcing hard shots. True. But it was one of them frustrating games where we just couldn't pass our way into the box and find someone to score a goal. We were literally struggling. I mean, Weggie's header should have been it, but that game was so tough in terms of just trying to put the ball in the back of the net. Just nothing would work. Bruno's shot won't work. Weggie's header don't work. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Betis away next. I'll do a preview on Tuesday. I'm going to the under 21s game tomorrow. I'm planning to, anyways, go to the under 21s. Let me just check. Are they playing tomorrow? Let me just check. It's loading. Yeah, they're playing tomorrow at Lee Sports Village. So I do plan to go and see the under 21, aka Nephew FC, as I like to call them. The nephews play football tomorrow, so I'll be watching them, and I'll be supporting and pushing them as always. You know, keep an eye out for that. I promise you guys some content from the academy team, so I'll be bringing you some content as well. I uploaded a couple of videos today, so go ahead and check it out. Make sure you check out my Twitter clips as well. I would appreciate that. Carry More with the super chat says they scared of what ETH is doing. That's why they insist we take moral high ground on Qatar, whilst other clubs field players with okay, charges against them, and it goes under the radar. Carrymore's pissed. I can just tell by the way he's typing. I know Carrymore, and he's pissed. He's not happy. Bro is not happy today. Carrymore's not happy. He's saying ETH is doing some madness and they're not having it. They insist we take moral high ground with Qatar and other clubs field players with rape charges against them, and it goes under the radar. Whew, you're talking some politics in there. Big up Woodward with the super chat. Woodward says We need to unpack Sancho trip to the mountains. What happened? What happened in the mountains? Sancho, baby. Sancho, what happened in the mountains? Why the fan base like question marks? You should be firing, man. Sancho, man, you should be firing. There should be no eyebrows. We could have played 180 minutes today and we wouldn't have scored. It was what it was. On to the next game. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Man, moral high ground with Qatar. We will see what happens with the Qatar. We will draw Fulham, lose Newcastle, and win Brentford. Oh, chill. You can't draw Fulham anyways. It's knockout stages. There's no replay. It's straight penalties, extra time and penalties. So you can't draw Fulham. He got shagged in the. Oh my days, Wayne. Casemiro red card was unjust, says Rajat as well. We can cry about the red card, but we ain't appealing it. We just have to hold the 4 days missing from Casemiro, play McFred or McSab or Subfred, Fresab. That's a few nicknames I've made. Play them and then just see how it happens. Fulham, we should be able to dispatch them. Betis, we should be able to dispatch them. Brighton, well, we've got Newcastle and what? Newcastle and Brentford, is it? Do we have? Let me just check again. Fixtures. We've got Newcastle and Brentford at home, then Everton at home. Oof, yeah, man, it's gonna be a tough one. Tough one, but we move. We push. We're still in third. Title race is long gone, as people know. There's no point talking about the title race. And we'll see what happens from there. But listen, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna be going to the under 21 game tomorrow, so make sure you check out those videos. Have a good night. 0-0. A referee cost us the game. Plain and simple, and VAR cost us the game. Shocking, VAR, shocking. Peace out, everyone.